Hi, welcome to the British English Hub. I'm Paul. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the present perfect simple, present perfect continuous. Now I'm going to give you one sentence and explain why I used it, and also the past simple. And I'm going to give you a context today. I'm going to give you an interview situation. Now I'm going to be speaking on the phone here, on my phone, okay? Well, I've been teaching for 20 years. I've taken many classes at all levels. I've delivered general English, but also IELTS and Cambridge. Yes, I've worked at three different universities, at Middlesex, at King's and at University of Hertfordshire. I've also worked at two further education colleges, Newham College and also the Hampstead Garden Suburb Institute. Yes, I have. I've taken many one-to-one online classes and they've been really good fun. I've normally used the platform Zoom and Microsoft Teams. No, I haven't taught outside the UK. Three different tenses. The first sentence I used was I've been teaching for 20 years. I used the continuous form. I have or I've been teaching gerund, okay, for 20 years. And that refers to the fact that I am still teaching to this moment. Yeah, I started well in the past and I'm continuing to teach, okay? But I could have used the past or the present perfect simple form. So I could have actually said, I've taught for 20 years. They are both grammatically correct, but one is more natural. I've been working for is more natural. Now I'm going to go back to my interview situation, and they're going to be asking me specific questions about places I worked at, and also they're going to be asking me about when I worked there. So it's a question of when and where, okay, when we use past simple. Okay, firstly, yes, I worked at King's where I taught EAP. In 2022, I worked at the University of Hertfordshire and I delivered English for academic purposes. Yes, I also delivered online classes at the Special Language Courses Institute. Yes, it was when I lived in Spain. In 2025, I took a short course in teaching methodology. Yes, I've worked at the special language courses where I taught a range of courses, especially ESL. Okay, so I'm using the past simple when I'm referring to something specific and also giving a time frame. It doesn't have to necessarily be a year, it can be something like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So for example, 3 years ago I worked at the University of Hertfordshire. Okay? Last year I took a short course in teaching methodology. 5 years ago I worked for Newham College of Further Education. Okay, so I'm referring to when and where, and that is when I used past simple. Okay, thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.